Okay, we are back for game three. Ban phase is underway. And the bans are rapid fire. We've got Aurelia taken off the table, taken away from Kyoto. King Kublai cannot play his Rumble or his Warwick. That is gone too. Force is getting his Yasuo and his Yone knocked out. And Jubert will not get to play Seraphine as per usual.
I'm looking.
Mandatory bans.
Hmm
I'm looking at that Casio. Is it going to be back?
Yeah, Kyoto's been really favoring that Casio. And it would be into Force.
There's that Drubert Sona you were talking about and taking it away from Beef. But as we said before, first picking a Sona, incredibly dangerous.
Absolutely. So Drubert tests fate, and we'll see if Leaf can repay him for the sins that Leaf committed earlier with the first pick
Watch him
soda.
pick Nautilus just to
Yeah,
show him
yeah.
the opposite side of that coin. Like, let me
Please,
show you.
yeah, please pick Nautilus. Go for it, Leaf. That'd be great.
Sona deserves to be center stage.
This,
Got a
this
rival in the ban phase. If you're the star of the show, you need to be stepping out there first onto the stage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They need some sort of hard engage if they want to turn this bot lane in, because Jinx was the champion that was played with the Nautilus.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
support would be real safe.
Oh,
Lulu,
Lulu.
I don't like that pick at all.
Lulu is one of Leaf's best picks, but I agree. It's Sona outskills Lulu, and Lulu can't really bully Sona that easily.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so
Um, I think that was. I don't know what Lee's champion pool is. I haven't looked into it that deeply. But when you're given the gift of Sona
yeah, first pick.
in lane, you pick the Leona, you pick the Nautilus, you pick that super hard gauge champion, and you take advantage of it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um,
For the lane, sure, but like Lulu is a fantastic champ
hmm
that can work with the team comp for the later on in the game.
Yeah,
And that,
and she is a huge comfort pick for Leaf. And I overheard Leaf saying that he hadn't played Thresh in a really long time, which is crazy because he was really good in lane on the
That was a
Thresh.
good showing,
Yeah,
despite how that game went. Like,
his lane was
was feeling,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was awesome. So it could be that he's favoring enchanters more, but yeah, Sona is the enchanter queen. You're not gonna outscale her. You're not gonna outdo her in lane. Um, yeah. So we see that Kublai's got, or no, sorry, Toxic is going for Zac because we've got Toxic in the jungle.
I would
And
not bet on that. I would wager that is might be Troll in the top lane as well.
Troll knows
Um,
how to play Zac. That's true. That's very true.
I would say I would be really careful to assume that if I
hmm
were red.
That's fair. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. And there's a Diana pick. I don't know if Kyoto plays Diana though. Does Kublai?
Great question. That's new on either one of them for this tournament. If
Yeah.
now we're getting back to the four spans, we got the Zed.
hmm
I would wager we see an Echo or there's the Cat Seed ban. So if that is a mid lane Diana, that was released,
Yep.
they must be thinking that's King Kublai,
Yeah.
and Force would know. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. They are teammates. On the Shogun. So.
that Pantheon, I knew it was coming.
Yep.
I didn't want to jinx it, but I
Yep.
knew it
Yep.
was.
And Kyoto.
Horse without fail gets these four bans
Yeah.
almost every single game.
hmm
If that is not the biggest compliment ever, it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. There's. There's no way to describe it. Like Force is like the marquee player of the tournament. Exodus gets pretty close, but
But he doesn't draw the bans like Force
no,
does.
he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah. Um,
And they're
okay,
both on the same team. That's tough
that's
choice.
trouble. Yeah, Sophie's choice right there. Uh,
So from earlier in the game, I remember I made a comment about Sona and how if you have a Sona, you want a team that has some inherent takiness and bruiserness to it, because the longer the fights go, the more powerful Sona is.
hmm
and we have an Ash who naturally just extends fights for a hell of a long time. We have a Zac, and now we have an Alawi.
Mm,
Apologies. That is so much beef.
yeah.
And that is almost certainly Zac in the jungle and Alawi in the top lane at this point. Um, I would be very curious to see uh, what this final pick will be and what force will get on.
Silas.
Silas, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick for Force. Um, great
Not,
ultimates for Silas. I like the
not sure.
Ornn. Well, the Ornn's pretty nasty, and it's like, well, let's see this last pick first before.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the ults aren't the best.
Yeah,
They're not.
I like Lulu's and I like Ornn's. Diana. Well, Silas has good setup for the Diana ult, but okay.
That's at least in mid.
Oh shit. They're really working the mid jungle flex picks there on the red side.
Nah,
Yeah.
Lee Sin is a Kyoto pocket pick. He played it a lot during the tournament, the last captain's draft.
He did. Supposedly this patch has Lee Sin solo lane nerfs with his safeguard. They cut his safeguard from 10% Omnivamp to 5. Kian doesn't care though. Kyoto's just like, I'm gonna play my game. If that was a mid, I don't know, but oh yeah, you're right. Let me flip over to the lobby.
I was 100% confident that was a
Yeah,
Diana
you're
lead
totally
pick.
right. Yeah, you were totally right. Yeah, good call. Yeah, Diana is jungle, and yeah, the Lee Sin special mid. I have no idea how the hell that matches up in Silas. Like Lee Sin is typically really good against the mid assassins. Um, Silas, I'm not super sure. He's got a lot of skill shots that he needs to land, and Lee Sin is pretty damn evasive. Um, yeah.
um, I would say I'm much happier with the draft selection on both sides. Both sides have very strong win conditions.
Mm-hmm.
I think that red side. This is where it gets really fun. Silas is generally better later in the game. Lee Sin is better in the early game. Ash is better early. Jinx is better later. Stone is better later. Lulu, honestly, I don't play Lulu personally, but there's never really a point it feels like Lulu is better than Sona.
No. Yeah, because yeah, Lulu could kind of bully melee champs, but versus Sona,
I just
yeah.
I've always felt that she is really good against assassins
Yes.
because she can polymorph them and just they basically kill them before they can use any of their popping abilities. But you don't really have that except for Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're just
Yeah.
gonna have to see what happens.
Yeah. A lot of these fights are slugfest, and Lulu also she really specializes in like protecting like one single target. And there's going to be a lot of AoE damage from that Alawi. The Zac's going to be splashing a lot of damage. Um, and Silas, depending on the ulti, he could do AoE damage with like the Diana. So
Both
yeah.
sides have a lot of beef to them as well. Diana is generally a pretty bruisery AP champion. Ornn is just the penultimate tank.
Mm-hmm.
Alawi is probably the most tanky bruiser in the game.
Yeah.
Zac, of course, is a full tank, but he can go AP.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would be the move here, but he can.
Yeah.
Um, but the thing I like about blue side that red side doesn't have as much of is that with blue, you can team one, you can either engage or retreat with your abilities, with the exception of silence.
Mm-hmm.
You can slow, you can drop items in Lowry's case, you put things down that makes so they don't want to move forward, or you can attack with the Sona ultimate, with the Ash ultimate, Silas diving in, Zac diving in. On red side, they have a lot of engage. They don't have a lot of disengage.
Yeah.
Ornn can drop his ultimate as a disengage tool, but Diana doesn't have anything. Lee Sin has his kick, and that's about it. And Jinx has your trap, and then Lulu can slow things. But their abilities aren't as flexible as Team One's.
Yeah.
So if this gets going late, Sona's going to be the one that they have to kill. But if Drooper plays Sona right, she's going to be very hard to get to with that Alawi and that Zac.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the game against the Sona is you have to kill the Sona.
Yeah.
Because she can, with one W, end a fight if it's at the right time, just because of that shield and that health, and it just keeps the carries in the game that little bit much longer that they need to finish someone off. So
Yeah, and it's gonna get more and more spammy the longer the game goes on too. Yeah, like once she gets into mothership mode, it's gonna be rough. Let's see. Ooh, I haven't seen the Coven Ash yet. And Drubert's got the Psyop Sona. That skin is so cool. Sona's got a lot of cool skins, but Psyops is like especially sweet.
DJ, 100%. You get those two.
It's hard to beat that music,
Yeah.
man. Those tracks are really good.
I have known people to shut off their own music and just groove with DJ Sona when she's in the game.
I do.
It's a nice.
Yeah,
like
me
which track did you start out with? Because I would usually start out with the default, and then once got the ulti the first time, then I switch to the red.
Basically, it's like, okay, you know, I'm feeling pretty chill. I'll use one of the blues, and then it's like kill mode engaged, and you drop the red, and it's just like the mood of the match is kill everything. Sona is God, or something along those lines, and it's just like you can't beat it. Like the red is just like that super aggressive mood music, and then the others, one of them is really chill, and the other one is kind of just just bopping out. Unfortunately, Seraphine, stole her thunder a little bit. It's unfortunate, not cool. I am displeased with Seraphine.
They say that like copying is the greatest form of flattery, but
look, Sona can't even talk to defend herself, man.
I know.
That's
you got the hex thing. She fucking sings. It's like I do everything, and I can talk.
And I can talk. It's like it's the ultimate power move with someone with vocal cords. You can't even scream. It's not cool, bro.
Hopefully, these changes get Sona into sport games.
We shall see. And we're off.
I do like the Psyops skin though. I like the ones that will change over the course of the fight and the lines and themes.
Looking at these teams, I'm not even sure on either side who I would target. I would say that the best target for Team 1 would be bot lane against Lulu Jinx. That's your weakest link in terms of ability to defend themselves, but there isn't any clear-cut weaknesses on either side. Like there isn't like on the bot side, Talia and Drubert with the health from the Sona and the speed, and then the Ashe slows are going to be hard to gank. On the bot side or the other side, you got the Ana traps and the Lulu slows and polymorph and stuff that'll make it so they can escape. Lee Sin and Syla are some of the most mobile champions in the game. And who wants to gank Ornn or Alawi? Like, like, what do you even do as a like? I would just farm as a jungler in this game. Like, there's just nothing. Help me. Am I missing something here? Am I casting alone?
Negative.
Josh just disappeared. He wandered
it's
off.
Likely summoned for or some other reason.
he got summoned before the Inquisition.
Hey, sorry, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Sorry.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Meanwhile, in game, everyone is just watching.
Nothing crazy at the start of this game. No one fades.
Yeah, I think this game is going to be exciting. There's no real clear advantage one side versus the other. I am very pleased by the drafts on both sides. I would have liked to have seen Leaf grab an engaged tank, but he didn't pick a weak champion. You know what I mean?
Now,
Like, he
Lulu's a
didn't
good all-rounder.
have-
And if you got somebody like Jinx, as long as you keep them alive, they will be shitting out damage in the team fight. So, might not be the strongest matchup in the lane, but I can see the worth.
most games in solo queue are decided by by how the laning goes, but with 5v5, that's not true. So it's definitely a different mindset going into it. The team aspect of champions is much more important than it is in solo queue. Not just gonna be able to run it down like you would in solo queue.
Yeah, winning lane does not necessarily win the game in this kind of setup.
I do feel like Ornn is in a rough position because that is gonna be pretty rough. And Force is having a pretty hard time against this Lee Sin.
I don't know how you answer Alawi besides just not being around her. It's one of those champions where
Kishmak is doing exactly what you have to do. Early on, she doesn't have the ability. So the thing about Alawi is that when she pulls that ghost of you, it doesn't get really difficult for you unless she can kill it. And
Kublai flanking.
Oh my. Kublai making the difference? Wait a minute, was that Talia? Oh my god. Talia was telling us how she was getting tired of Kublai ganking mid. Well, he didn't get
that might have been targeted. That might have been targeted.
No, they were pushed really far forward. That wasn't you know, if you're that far forward, there you go. Troll managed to kill it. Pulling it back. Yeah, Alawi's a really good choice in the tanks. They don't do enough damage to get through her lifesteal later in the game, and she's a natural Divine Sunder pick. So what ends up happening is that helps you cut through the tankiness of people because it's literally a tank shredder. Now the problem is Ars Toxic is really far behind the tempo. And King Kublai is ahead of the tempo in farm, and he's also had a successful gank. So it's a really bad sign when your opposing jungle is able to get both scuttles, have a successful gank in bot lane, and return to the jungle to do more farming. Not good.
Yeah, King Kublai looks like
Granted.
he's a bit busy. Go ahead, Miles.
Granted, that is something of an off roll.
Ars Toxic is off roll, yes.
And he's going up against King. So.
Yeah, it's a tall order, very tall order for sure.
Strong lanes for blue side are supposed to be top and mid. And off rolls are their jungle and their bot laner, but there's also skill levels involved here that are supposed to make up for that. So it's very difficult to balance these games, but Alawi has the makings of being a real problem if this keeps up.
Yeah.
Dude, their team fight is gonna be nasty.
Oh yeah, I definitely said that late game. I think that blue has a massive advantage. I think red needs to make something happen early. So with that Lee Sin and that Diana, I think, and this is a good sign for one thing. This is on King Kublai's shoulders to really move the tempo of this game because I think the Diana pick is much stronger than the Zac. And I think it's going to be up to King Kublai to get his laners advantages, or just to completely outfarm and turn into a monster through farming. Either is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Alawi's going to get more and more scary. Ars Toxic is bot, but he's going to get past a ward. He's going to get the slingshot in. Oh, gets a two-man slam and a knockup. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. Leaf is up ahead. He's going to get killed. But Kublai is here to answer. Toxic's out his passive, but Drubert's the target though. Kublai cuts him down even though he's rooted. Gets the ultimate, pulls Toxic in. Toxic is trying to hobble away. Anagamer Girl barely misses the zap to
Perfect
trigger
target
his
selection.
really nice target selection. Yeah, totally got the right one, but Force is in play. He lands King Kublai's ultimate on himself, gets the kill on there. He's trying to heal up. Anna's going to pursue this though. Toxic comes back with a knockup though. No CC in time, no. Oh, he doesn't get the kill on the Anna Gamer Girl. And it's just a bunch of blobs in the matter of who decides to pick it up on the red side. It's going to go to Anna Gamer Girl, gets a double kill. 2-0-3 on this Jinx. Huge acceleration for her.
Because that was big on
Yeah, big play for red side.
Kills, 3 assists on Jinx. She's
I'm sorry,
dangerous.
Look at Diana's items right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I beg your pardon. Who you
Baron Nashor's not even in the game and she's got his tooth?
Damn, yeah, Kublai, 3,600 gold. Massive amount of money.
He is going to, next time he shows up in a fight, it's going to be big. And he's over there stealing blue. And he can come up behind. I'm actually surprised he's not going top right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's angling mid, looks
oh,
like.
he's going to go Force.
Force is not going to see this coming, though.
Very smart.
Kublai's got Force edged out. Cameron, can you please go back to Kublai? Cool. Okay, Force just walks away.
Thank you. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Please do not come back. I'm putting you on my unsubscribe list. I do not want to see you in my life again. Really interested to see.
Yeah, so that's
so fast.
So it's a really good lead for Anna Gamer Girl. Jubert is still surviving with the Leo though. They haven't given up too much in the bot lane. It looks like Anna does have a lead, but Jubert's got to keep on scaling. Troll drops the ultimate though. Kishmak just explodes a little bit too early, but King Kublai does get there to pick up the kill. Yeah, the bait was a little bit too early. But King Kublai finds himself with even more gold.
I'm not sure. But the one thing about a jungler being fed is that it's the one champion and it's the one person in the game that. What in the
There's
world?
a flank by the red side bot lane. They're going to eat a double crescendo though, and the rocket. Meanwhile, Kyoto's Cloud's going to gets the kill on the Force. Talia's got to flash out. She's exhausted. She's polymorphed. She's so slow. She's not going to make it up, but there's a TP in revenge. Jubert might pick up some damage too. He pops the speed. Trolling is there. Gets an easy slam. Anna's going to try and hide in the cove, but it's just a matter of time before Jubert discovers her. Good guy Jubert doesn't take the kill. Gives it over to his top laner. Really, really nice play. Ars Toxic gets the pull and the knockup on the Kyoto, but Kyoto's going to be able to make it out. The Rift Herald is going to get 2 plates on this at least. And Toxic cleans up.
We're looking at either a dragon or a, of course we're looking at a dragon. We're looking at Infernal or we're looking at Cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, man, that bot flank was kind of crazy. I did not expect that. Kublai's invading, but this is a 2v2. Oh, Ars Toxic just barely avoids the interruption.
Smart, not a good
Man,
idea.
trolling is really, really huge, but Kublai, he doesn't care. He's doing a ton of damage, gets double dashes. He's taking turret shots, though. He's going to die. Troll is on a killing spree. Kishmak is going to try for the bomb, but he's going to land right into Force's waiting arms, gets slammed, gets taken out before he can hit the ground. Nice heads-up roam by Force.
I don't understand that gank at all. I really don't. King Kublai, I think, might have been feeling his oats a little bit right there.
He does, I think he is level 10, maybe? But still,
You don't do that against the tank lane.
no. Okay, King Kublai's 9, he's level 9, yeah. But yeah, you don't, yeah, that was just, yeah.
That was just not, like, you do that against Force, you do that against Ashe, you do that against Sona.
Yeah, they're planning
You
on
don't
squishy
do that.
targets.
Yeah, you don't do that against the Fed, Alawi, and Zac.
Yeah.
It's not the move.
No, it's not the time to do. And Ars Toxic is bot again. He's gonna get a little stretchy arm. Not gonna do anything. Oh, the Ash Arrow does hit Anna though. She might be able to walk it out. There's no follow-up CC. There's a little bit slow. No, she's gonna get the giant growth, and blue side is on the retreat. Kublai flashes in, lands the Q. Drooper flashes away. Crescendos to save his life. He shields, but there's gonna be another dash from King Kublai. There's no way out of this. Ars Toxic goes back in, trying to save Talia. Ends up giving him a double kill. And, triple kill over to Kublai. And,
as I said,
yep.
you do not do that to the top lane. You go somewhere where they can die.
Yeah, a bevy of vulnerable targets down there for that Diana burst damage. So Kublai, a fast learner, doesn't make too many mistakes. When he does, he adjusts pretty quickly from them. So, and it's an easy dragon take. That's 2 dragons in a row for the red side. Troll did pop his ultimate, but he didn't get a ghost down first. Doesn't really matter too much though. He gets a slow into Kishmak. He's got a 2-level advantage. Kishmak uses his dash. He has got no flash to get away. Troll's gonna slow him again. And
He's dead.
Yeah, he's gonna walk him down, it looks like. Flashes forward, he gets a slam. Troll's just eating Kishmak's lunch right now.
Yeah, as the Horn in this lane, you don't move forward anymore. She's
Yeah.
already got Divine Sunder. She's got plated boots, although I'm not sure why. And you got Jinx Lee Sin.
Oh, yeah.
For later in the game, that's going to be really smart. And
Yeah.
It's not really causing you problems anyway.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, the tank matchup behind a Fed Allow is just, you're gonna bleed out. It's just a matter of how slow you can keep that bleed out from happening. She gets to take towers as much as he wants. King Kublai is top lane again though. Kishmak gets the call of Thunder. Oh, he misses the ultimate though. Doesn't really matter. So much damage from Kublai. He's got the, oh my god, he's got the alternator too. So
He's sitting on a lot of gold though.
yeah, that's true. Bramble Vest comes out for Troll. Got his Divine Sunderer too.
So that is functionally a mistake on Troll's part. So the thing about the game is that, yes, if you're looking at all things being equal, you're going up against a Jinx and a Lee Sin, you want to buy buy armor, right? But you're talking about a team that literally has an 8-2-1 Diana.
Yeah.
You need some magic resistance. You need some, and Spirit Visage is a massively good item on her regardless. I would be rushing that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be worried about my health cut just yet. Nobody on their team really heals that much.
No. And he's not going to see Jinx for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like just build the Spirit Visage and you turn it into this unkillable thing for Anna.
So close.
She lives?
Anna almost flashes to get an auto attack.
If you watch it, what happens is she hit the tower. She didn't hit Talia.
So kind of like we saw from Basher a couple days ago.
Yeah, if you go back and watch it, she smacked the tower with an auto attack.
I thought it was a canceled auto. Okay, I thought it was a canceled auto attack. That makes sense. But Anna does get to get the first turret though, and she's got a Kyoto Force Arch Raiden. There's ignites going back and forth. Force misses his dash. Kyoto still flashes anyways. Kublai comes in to collect another kill. The guy is always in the right place at the right time to get that execution.
So you remember how Trinamir went back to base for 3,000 gold and came back with his mythic just instantly? Well, we're about to see the same thing happen with Diana.
Oh, jeez.
She's going to go back to base with over 35.
Wow, jeez.
Or 34 gold. So she's going to buy whatever that Hex Tech is turning into, which I bet's a Hex Tech.
Protobelt, yeah. Is it still called Protobelt? Yeah.
Rocket
Belt,
but,
okay.
Yeah, that was coming. And she bought a Kublai special. The
Dark Seal. Yep. Well, when you're
and
flush,
I bet you he's still gonna max those stacks even this late.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be buying a ticket to visit a Sona and a Ashe at this point.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Silas. We'll see. Yeah, if anything, red team needs to be building the health cut, not blue.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you got Alawi, Zac, Silas, Sona, all
Mhm.
champs. They're literally all going to get some kind of heal at some point.
We should be seeing Thornmail. We should be seeing
Oblivion Orb, or the
Lapan
Putrefier. Putrefier's good too.
or Lulu, yeah.
Yeah. Nope, Toxic leaps in, but the Rift Herald is already down. He's going to keep the pursuit though. Troll is, yep, going to get the, yep, Kublei's just going to flash out. So, easy Rift Herald pickup. No resulting kills off of that play.
Ends up in 12 seconds, and Diana still has her smite.
Do you take this fight though? Oh, it looks like they do. Troll is TPing in.
Give it up.
He's
Give
freaking
that
huge.
dragon
Do
up.
not want to fight this Alawi right now.
Just give the dragon up.
Kublei's
What
looking
a-
for a key ultimate though. Kishmak needs about like 10 more seconds for his teleport to come up.
Okay, I see what they're. Okay, so they're basically banking on. Look at Leaf. Like,
Yeah, Leaf is way too low to commit to anything.
I would just let it go.
Yeah.
It's one dragon. Let Ornn beat on the top tower for a bit. Just let it go.
Yeah, it's only their first dragon. This is an easy give. So Troll's gonna just posture up. He's gonna go straight to mid. Anna might be caught out here. Oh, but doesn't matter though. Ars Toxic pulls her back in. The knockup, and there's just totally swallowed up by the Alawa ulti. King Kublai though is in the mix though, and he does get a kill on the Drubert. But King Kublai does pay for his life though, so it is a straight up 1 for 2 in favor of blue side. And Kishmak is getting some really, really well needed time in the top lane by himself.
Okay, well, Kishmak just hit a very critical part in the game. And that's hitting level 13. So, every level moving forward now, he is going to offer something big to someone. First, obviously, King Kublai needs to be the next person.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably Jinx, because while Lee Sin is doing okay, Jinx is the one that's going to be doing more damage. In fact, if I were Lee Sin right now, I'd be transitioning into tank stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Your early game didn't go that great. You're not someone that's going to be popping Alawi or anyone except for maybe Ash or Sona if you get really lucky.
Yeah.
Build tanky so that you can get in there and survive for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's the natural role Lee Sin should play into anyways. Man, King Kublai is just slicing blobs off of Toxic. Toxic's not going to get out of this alive. The blobs are down. Troll is in the area, but doesn't really want to run into this 3v1. Though the Ash Arrow lands straight on, and that Troll takes that as a cue to go in. Call the Thunder God comes down though, gets a 3-man knockup. The Ornn is just too much CC.
I was shocked that they took that because you know what was down when they started that? Sona ult. I do not know why they took that. The Sona ult was down. That is such a critically huge, because if you can keep them still for a little while, you can kill them. But if you're allowing them to attack, it's a Jinx.
Yeah.
That is so much damage.
Yeah, it really is. Man.
Oh, did King Kublai sell his Dark Seal? He did.
Ooh, might have a kill on Natalia too. Talia's the flash, but the burn finishes her off. Ars Toxic does get the revenge kill and collects a huge shutdown. Man.
8 is really big. You don't take fights when you're down, which is why you didn't take that dragon fight at red side, you know, when Ornn was at the top lane.
Yeah.
And you also don't take fights when main ultimate abilities are down. And Blue was missing a lot of their abilities when that fight started. That if they'd had them would have been an easy win.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you are. Yeah, they are at the mercy of Sona's ultimate cooldown for sure. And they did funnel into a choke. And against Ornn and Diana, that's a pretty bad position to be in.
I wouldn't go that far. You have an Aloe. You want to fight in a choke point with her. It makes it so you can't dodge her skill shots, and then her ultimate hits everything.
Yeah, all things equal, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I would be more scared of fighting an Aloe ult than getting hit by Ornns.
Yeah. But while she has her ultimate though, it's kind of tough because you have to like line up your CC at like the critical time when she is ulting because she's reliant on doing a lot of damage and getting a lot of a lifesteal off. It's difficult. Oh, man, Troll is bounds himself in a 1v2, pops the ultimate, but this damage Kublai is way too much. And yeah, Troll's starting to build his Spirit Visage.
Uh-oh.
He only had
upgraded arrow pack.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, to be clear, that item gives you 120 ability power, 10 magic penetration, 350 health, and 20 ability.
Oh my god.
So that is a massive upgrade. Just like the Forge Fire, 500 health, 45 armor, 45 magic resistance.
Jeez.
So these upgrades are really big.
Mm-hmm.
They're worth thousands of gold towards the late.
Kublai goes over the wall, goes for the assassination of Natalia though. She's getting all kinds of healing, doesn't matter though. Kublai's burst is way too high. And he pops the Zonius before he goes down. They may not even get the kill on him. Red team is just tearing blue team apart. Force takes the Ornn ulti to try to disrupt, but there's just way too many red team members. There's not enough damage. Troll is just being blocked up, knocked up, can't get anything off. They're just all over them, wearing them down. Anna was free firing for probably what felt like 10 seconds. And that is a clean ace for red team.
It's one of those reasons why I really like Lulu as a support champ, dude. Like, just the work that she's been doing in the over the course of the game. Like,
bought so much time, kept all those critical allies alive. Like, yeah.
Meanwhile, Jinx now gets her upgraded item.
Oh, jeez.
85 attack damage, 40% attack speed.
Man. So he gets one of those each level after level 11?
13.
13, okay.
13, 14, 15. That's why there's 3 on the board right now.
Okay.
If I were them, I would give Sona the next one, and then the last one would be Lisa. Just functionally, that gives your team the most.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lulu.
Lulu, yeah.
My apologies.
Oh wait, Lulu's is...
I'd still give it to Sona.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Man. Of course you would. So no objectives to really gun for right now. So teams are probably going to be content farming up, but the next objective is going to be Baron. I don't think it'll be attempted when it comes up. Both teams are content to just try and get picks where they can. But red team's got a really scary lead right now. And he's doing like you said, like Kublai did put the team on his back 16-4. And helped Anna and Leaf get some critical kills in the bot lane as well. But a lot of that credit still goes to their bot lane as well. Like Anna and Leaf have been playing very
but it's the play. Like if you're in this position where, you know, you have a lane that's pretty squishy like Ashe Sona, and you're on a fed Diana, like the move is to go down there and chop them up. Because you've got a Diana with 4 completed items plus boots. That is the way mythics work. The more ultimate items you have, the better. Well, Arrow Pack gives you magic penetration, although I don't know what. Oh, actually, it's gonna be okay.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh no, Anna is getting the rocket after rocket after rocket, just blasting the front line of the blue team. They can't really commit to anything else. Just watch the blobs go down. Anna's on the chase though. She's got excited. Troll makes it back over the wall. I don't think they're going to pursue though. Bali's going to slow the red team's assault down, but they've got a ton of pressure right now. This inhib is an easy take for them.
Not just one.
Oh, bottom inhib's up on you too. You're right. Yeah. Kublai's going to work on that as well.
top lane, they're having, Quiche is just having fun with the. Maybe.
Oh my gosh, Anna Gamer Gurgle's godlike 10-2 and 10. She's having a hell of a game.
Off.
Yeah. So red team is going to back up. They look like they're going to regroup on the top inhib turret. And they do still have the numbers advantage though. This is still 5v4 until Talia reses. So they take the tower. They could just back up and go for the Baron.
Meanwhile, Lee Sin now has his ability, which is Ceaseless Hunger, 60 attack damage, 550 health, 25 ability haste, and 250% base health regen.
Jeez. That active too does 263 damage.
Yeah, but I don't think that gets upgraded.
No.
Now, all that's left is the Moonstone Renewer upgrade, and that will happen at level 17.
Man. Yeah, the power of those freaking ornaments. It's sealing the deal for sure.
This game is a really good example of knowing where to funnel your gold.
Yeah.
On red side, they funneled the gold towards King Kublai, who was able to just move it around the map and bring advantages to his team. Red side, all the gold sitting on Troll, all of it. He's got so far the top two gold in the team would be King Kublai at 16.5, and then Anna at 12.7, followed by Troll at 12.3. But the rest of his team is starving. Like, they're really hungry. They haven't been able to eat for days. And it's just very difficult. And there's the soul. This is going to be incredibly difficult to come back from.
Yeah.
And Kishmak is about 75% to 17. Lulu is going to get her ultimate soon. I'm not even sure we're going to get to that point.
Yeah. And Troll just gets straight picked off. Kublai flashes over the wall, goes for Jubert. The Crescendo, oh my god, doesn't matter. Just Kublai's just blowing everybody up. And we could be looking at the game-ending push right here. Ours Toxic lands a knockup, but the inhib turrets, or the Nexus turrets are going down way too fast. There's just no defense left. No gas left in the tank for the blue team.
Oof.
Man.
Looking at the draft, I was real scared of Team Blue's team fight, but after they got ahead, like the Red Team's team fight was freaking nasty, dude.
I don't think they ever really had a team fight. The way it felt like was happening to me is that someone on Red Team would get picked off. And then there wasn't 5-man to do it. And the thing is that, yeah, Troll had a great game, but the other lanes were being suffocated by King Kublai.
Yeah.
And King almost, and King wasn't ignoring Troll either. So
I think you're right though. Like, we never got to see them like set up and have the 5-man team fight with Alawi's tentacles just go nuts and chain into CC.
So I'm just going to point out, Kyoto's Cloud, even though their team got 31 kills, he has 8. Okay, Lee Sin wasn't even functionally in most of these fights. 23 of them, King Kublai was involved in.
Yeah.
23 of them, Anna was involved in. 21 of them, Lulu was involved in. It was 3 people versus the world for most of this game.
Yeah, that was nutty.
It was wonderfully executed and well played to Team Red. So yeah.
Yeah, really, really well played. Yeah, nicely done. So that's the end of our third game, and that'll conclude our cast for the night.